Roadblocks rich coaches run into on their way to becoming rich.
Part 1 of 3.
They say the road to riches is either paved with potholes, hard work, or homework. Well, in the case with coaches, the road to riches might be paved with all of that, plus a few more barriers if they expect to make any money in the coaching business. For most coaches, the road to riches is paved with self-confidence, innovative ways to create and sell their coaching packages, patience, finding paying clients, facing more no's than yeses, marketing mistakes, more training, getting certified, great/alright/favorite and not so favorite clients, and much more. If you can think of other obstacles, hurdles, or barriers you've experienced as a coach, or if you can just think of some, then you help me make my point for this section. Starting out as a coach, or starting out on the road to riches, a current coach that is closer to going broke than making bank, every coach should be aware of the many roadblocks that stand in their way of attaining their desired financial goals. There's much more involved than simply launching into the market and calling yourself a coach with passion in hand. Come on, let me go over right now some of the common roadblocks all coaches face when getting rich. Competition. While there are more and more coaches out there, and possibly in your niche, when looking for clients, keep that in mind. You are an original, and somewhere out there exists the perfect group of clients for you. Using that perspective, promote yourself to potential clients as if there is no competition, even though competition can be a barrier. Confidence. Many coaches lack the confidence needed in different areas of the coaching business. This can relate to areas like charging clients what your time is worth, talking to clients about what they're being coached on, and other factors. The best thing any coach can do to boost his or her confidence in any particular area is to narrow the scope by what it is that you feel most confident about coaching on. Then study up, research why you cannot stand firmly on what it is that you feel so uncomfortable about. For example, by reading Rich Coach, Broke Coach from cover to cover, or listening to this audio program, you just might discover sections and topics that you aren't confident in, such as marketing or setting fees or creating your packages or coming up with the right forms and contracts and agreements. With the help of this book, you might overcome some of those issues. The result? You can now talk openly and confidently about what it is that you weren't so confident about previously. When you lack confidence, what you often lack really is education, experience, and/or training or faith in what you need to do. If faith won't get you there, which, I believe in myself, but I just can't see myself charging $125 per hour, then you need to educate yourself on what the competition is charging, what your bills run every month, or maybe you need to experience or get trained in that certification program that you know you should be getting. Can it offer you what you need to gain that confidence, to be able to charge what you're worth? The result of pursuing these ideas could increase your knowledge and competence that ultimately will improve your confidence in yourself. By doing this, you'll know how to set your fees better because you'll be competitive and worthy, self-worthy of your expertise as a coach in what you want to coach on. Another roadblock that coaches run into, copycat syndrome. Don't do what every other coach is doing. Do your own thing, your own way. Be different, stand out, be seen, be heard, and be hired. If you look and sound like other coaches, you're going to get lost in the crowd, and potentially you could lose clients. The difference now is, you're going to become a unique, niched coach in your own specialized niche. Believe it, study up, train, plan, and you'll be living it. Another roadblock that coaches run into, creating lasting change and results. Effectively, they're not creating lasting change and results. People flock to what works, where they foresee progress, and coaches that are recognized and successful at helping their clients with specific issues. So, focusing on creating those lasting changes and those results in your clients, and documented testimonials, rave reviews, case studies. That's the kind of stuff that's going to help you on your way to riches as a rich coach. Another thing that is a roadblock for coaches: depression, anxiety, chaotic life. If your own life is a wreck, you're unorganized, chaotic, etc., how can you lead others out of that zone? You can't. Lead by example and be a model for others to respect and appreciate. Another roadblock: fear of the unknown. Well, fear not. Jump in and see where you land. There's feedback with failure and progress with all steps forward. Fear is a lack of information, exposure, education, or experience. Count the time you waste your energy on fear when positive thinking or looking at worst-case scenarios are a couple of the more powerful ways to sabotage or neutralize that kind of thinking. Another roadblock: financial concerns. If coaching isn't bringing in the money, perhaps the saying is true: don't quit your day job. Just as coaching clients need time to attain their desired goals, coaches need time to allow themselves to grow their coaching income from no income to part-time income to full-time income. Coaching under financial stress doesn't make for a good coach. So stay balanced and don't quit your day job until you've got at least 3 to 6 months worth of full-time income set aside in a savings account from coaching, and your coaching business has replaced your regular day job's income by 110%. Another roadblock: support from family, friends, colleagues, and others, or perhaps a lack of. While it's important to have others close to us support our occupational endeavors, such as coaching, the only support you really need from family is respect during the hours that you coach, particularly if you coach at home. I've heard other coaches say that their families don't understand what coaching really is. They perceive it as talking on the phone for an hour. You know otherwise. So I suggested that they tell others that they're at work or working, and not even go into much more detail. As long as the household remains quiet during the times that you coach, that should work. Where friends, colleagues, and associates are concerned, even your significant other, again, don't try to oversell them. Don't even try to explain yourself if they don't get it. If they get it, great. If they don't, then keep your explanation simple and refer to coaching as just work. Many people have a basic understanding of the word consulting, which also works. Maintain absolute confidentiality with your clients, and don't be tempted to engage in conversation when you step into the kitchen for a cup of coffee, on a break, in between clients. Working smart, privately, ethically, and valuing your clients will make you a successful, rich coach. Another roadblock coaches run into: a lack of business skills. This is an important one. Many coaches excel at caring about people and having a desire to help them with their problems, but they fall short when it comes to managing their passions like real ones. A well-oiled money-making machine? Well, Rich Coach, Broke Coach can help. As you read the book or listen to the audio program, plan to put into practice everything you can use to boost your business skills for running your coaching business.